eyes have seen a brilliant blue sky with feathers floating in the foreground. I reached up and brought the most beautiful feather down. I was struck by its gentle nature in the core, and I held it to the sun like I've done 1,000 times before. And the light splayed in a magical prism across my face as I jumped into my van that was parked in a loading zone space. And through the windshield, I saw a Starbucks employee running after me, and he said, "Since we fucked up on your mocha, the next one's for free." And then his jaw dropped, and he said, "How'd you get that cloud in your van?" And I said, "That's no cloud, man. That's a feather I pulled from the sky with my hand." And he said, "No, that's a cloud." So I looked to the passenger seat and said out loud, "That is a cloud." And as I was driving home, I looked at the cloud sitting next to me and wondered what I would do with it. You know, I've never liked clouds before, and here I was driving across town with one staring at me in my old van. And then the cloud began to expand as I drove by a warehouse and heard a piano playing. And then around the corner, an elderly man was saying, "My hope has been lost on a slingshot." This day was getting stranger and stranger. Not that I felt that I was in any danger, but come on. My feather turned into a cloud. How often do you see that? Then I reached in the back seat for my hat, and the cloud began to rain. And the water rose quickly up to my ankles, and I swore like I've never sworn before, and skidded to the side of the road and threw open the door and said, "Get out, cloud, and go back up to the sky." And the cloud slowly got out and floated away as rainwater drained from my van. You know, I was trying to understand. I knew I had held the most beautiful feather in my hand. Maybe feathers become clouds all the time. I don't know. Well, anyways, I finally made it back to my house and drained my shoes as the sun was twinkling its last light. Then I went inside and turned on my computer, and this beautiful woman I know sent me this gorgeous photo. And in this photo is another beautiful blue sky with white puffy clouds. And get this, one of the clouds was shaped like a feather. Maybe it's the clouds that become feathers. I've got a lot to think about tonight. A lot. So much, my head might start hurting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That one is called Feathers and Clouds.